Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to our single-player Pixelmon series. I'm 2PlyTy, and I'm bringing you guys along with me on my first Pixelmon playthrough, where I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and along the process, try and teach you guys as much as I can about the game as well. To start this episode off, I'm going to quick finish off our dock here. It's not quite as complete as I want it to be. It doesn't look quite as good as I want it to. We're going to finish that off, and then we're going to actually work on a little base here. I already got the outline kind of started for just a little fishing shack that I'm going to build here. Right here in our chest, I just grabbed a ton of resources before starting here just to make sure that we'd have enough wood and everything else in order to actually build the things we're going to want to build. So the first thing we're going to need is some oak logs because I want to finish off the oak planks that are on this bridge. And what we're going to do is just kind of lay these across here between our support beams, just widen out the bridge a little bit more. That way we'll be able to put like some fencing or something along the edges here to make it look a little bit nicer. Alright guys, we are back and we finished off our dock here. At least made it look a little bit nicer. Got some fencing to go around, just put torches everywhere so now we can actually see and have a little bit of light on our fishing dock. Next up is actually going to be creating our little fishing shack right here in the spot that I laid out right next to our bridge. So give me just a second, I'll kind of step you guys through the process. I'm not going to take you through the entire build, but I'll kind of give you a step-by-step process and then show you the finished product once we get there. Alright, so first step of the base is complete. We got our pillars on each corner of dark oak stripped logs, and then the bottom two layers of the house and the walls are going to just be built out of stone. All I really had is cobblestone and diorite, so that's about as mixed up as it's going to get. Alright, so next step of the house is complete. We got our walls completely built, added some little spruce trapdoors here to give a little bit of extra depth to our build, and the next step is going to be actually adding the roof, so let's get that done. Alright everybody, I think we've pretty much finished the outside of our fishing hut here. Here's kind of the mostly finished product. We got a little entrance here from the front and then also to the side here so we can get to our dock nice and easily. We got some glass windows in there as well. Got, you know, a little bit of different wood types going on. Again, I'm no professional builder. This might be one of the nicest things I've ever built, even though it is extremely small. But the last step, again, it's a very small inside here, but it is just a fishing hut. It doesn't need to be big. But our last step is actually going to be trying to fill out the inside of here a little bit and see if we can, you know, get some room for storage and other stuff. Alright everyone, so I think we are just about done with our fishing shack here. Got it looking just about as good as I can probably get it to look. I think it looks pretty nice, honestly, with all the different wood types and stones. We got two entrances here. I may add doors, I may not, we'll see. But we can walk in here and you see I got a little crafting table, chest, our bed, little table here with our furnace. Kind of got everything we need. The last two things that I'm going to add to our little fishing area here, you're going to have to grab some supplies. We have this PC, and I actually already converted this. This is our pink PC from the last episode, and I just switched it to a blue PC. And then I got some other materials in order to craft another healer, so we can have a healer over here as well. So we can make a blue healer to go along with our blue PC, and the whole point of those being blue in my mind was just because we are in the water and this is a fishing area, so why not have a blue healer and a blue PC? We'll go ahead and put our PC inside, because I don't know, to me it makes most sense to have this thing hanging out inside. We'll put that right here, although that does take up a lot of room. And then I would probably put the healer here, but I honestly might just like put it right outside the door here. You know, maybe we will just leave it right in here. We'll just make this a nice... Oh, I didn't want it that way. Oh, and we can't pick that back up. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. That's supposed to be facing this way. But yeah, that's going to be it for our fishing dock, guys. I'm going to call this done and consider this good. And just like that, now we got a nice base that we can stay at. We can walk out. We can see our base there. We can fish here if we want. We got a Mega Mawile off in the distance. Now we got that done, and we can move on to our next step, which, as I mentioned in just about every episode now, the next thing I really want to do is actually get a flying mount. Or just any kind of mount, really. Marshtomp is level 33 right now. So only 3 more levels to he's Swampert, which I'm super excited about. We might try and grind towards that. And then same thing with Pidgeot, we need to get him to level 36. And then we will have a swimming and a flying mount, and we'll see what that's all about. I cannot wait. I've been trying to get to that for so long. Let's see if we can go do some battles and start leveling these bad boys up. Alright, level 27 trainer battle here. If I see any of these guys around and they're close enough to my level, we're going to try and take them out as much as we can, because I'm sure we're going to get should definitely get way more experience from trainer battles towards our Pokemon. Finally! Oh my god, that was the most frustrating battle ever. Jeez. So every time I see one of these beams going up in the sky here, I always assume it's like one of my waypoints that I created. You know, I've got one there for my base, one for my fishing shack now. And I keep thinking that that's what those are, but I'm finally starting to realize that all these glowing lights are actually these raid dens that are near me. I didn't even realize there's one right here. Can't even see what Pokemon this is, but you know we're gonna be battling him. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Silcoon. I didn't even attack yet, and he's already down below 50% health. This is going to be really easy. But that was one of the easiest raid battles ever. Just like that, Silcoon is down. Got some good drops there. Catch him with a Pokeball. And then one other thing I didn't realize, guys, you know, as I mentioned, I'm trying to get mounts so we can actually just get around a lot easier. So the top 3 Pokemon on my team right now, Pidgeotto is going to be my flying mount. Once I get him to Pidgeot at level 36. Marshtomp at level 36, he will be Swampert, and he's going to be our water mount. And then something I didn't realize, and I'm super excited about, that shiny Shinx that we got. Again, he's probably my favorite Pokemon, other than Marshtomp, on my team right now. And he actually turns into a ground mount. Fight this level 10 trainer, this should be pretty easy. He's got a Charmander? Wow. Lucky. And he only had one Charmander? That was the whole battle? Was that it? But yeah, we're going to have every type of mount. My 3 favorite highest level Pokemon I have right now are going to be my ground, water, and flying mounts. So I'm super pumped about that. There we go. We caught Electabuzz. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. All these super evolved forms. Colossal, level 35. Should be easy enough for us to take out. We can throw Pidgeotto out to start. Switch over to Marshtomp. His flame charge isn't effective. We can give him... Oh, I forgot I rearranged my moves, and I... Whoops. Forgot about that. Went to use Water Pulse, which is now our first move. And look at that huge experience. Almost 1,300 experience for both Marshtomp, and look at those drops! What? Coal, Blaze Powder, and a Diamond. Alright, guys. Got a level 36 Graveler here, and I am almost positive... Oh, if I can actually hit him and battle him. Maybe not. But we're going to quick switch over to Marshtomp. Come on, come on. There we go. And that should be enough. Yep, I can already see it. Marshtomp's level 36. And you know what that means? Marshtomp is evolving, guys. I have been waiting for this for so long. Ooh, we are about to have Swampert. Again, he's my favorite starter. Mudkip is so cool. And now we got his final evolution. We got Swampert. Yay! Let's go. Oh, maybe he is a ground mount. Look at this. What? Okay, so if you guys didn't know, you right-click. I'm assuming shift is the dismount. Yep, shift is dismount. But once you have your Pokemon out, if it is a mount, you just right-click. And off you go. Oh my gosh, look at how fast this is. This is insane. This is so fast. I'm surprised the frame rate's even holding up right now. I thought this might just start chunking. This is so cool. And then, again, I'm pretty sure he's a water mount. So, next test is the water. Maybe not. Yeah, so I guess Swampert is not a water mount. Or that's maybe something we're going to have to look into. And maybe it's... I'm not pressing the right button. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, like I've been saying for the last few episodes, I've wanted a mount so badly, and this is such a game changer. I didn't realize how quickly these guys move around. It feels like I'm going to break the game with how quickly this guy moves around. But next step really quick here before we try to wrap this episode up is I'm not satisfied with just the ground mount, guys, even though this is so awesome being able to just fly around. Well, not fly, but fly along the ground. But that next step is going to actually be getting a flying mount. So our Pidgeotto, we're definitely going to try, and that's going to be our next step here, is going to be getting him to level 36. One of my other favorite Pokemon I just saw off in the distance here, right up here, Rockruff. So I don't know about anybody else, I have a dog, I have a mini Aussie in real life, and so I love almost all of the dog Pokemon. There are some that are a little dumb looking, but overall I love all the dog Pokemon, and Rockruff is probably my favorite. So we're definitely going to try and catch him, and he's actually... Crap, he's going to take us out pretty easily. I forgot Rock's going to be effective against Pidgeotto, but we can just knock his health down a little bit. One more tackle. Got plenty of Pokeballs, so please just stay in one of these for me, buddy. Let's go. I think that is our actually first dog Pokemon that we have caught. And we got Rockruff. Probably won't add him to my team, but either way, like I said, I really like him, so I'm glad that he's here. Alright guys, our arch rival, another level 34 policeman. These are the trainers that I can never beat for whatever reason. But we are gonna try and see if we can beat him here. What? Echoed voice critical hit? Holy hell. Alright, just kidding. Pidgeotto's not gonna level up right now. We're gonna have to revive him. We got Swampert now. Oh wow, okay, he only had that was actually a really easy battle. But hey, at least we finally beat a police officer. Not condoning fighting the police, but you know. Alright, got another trainer battle here, level 20, so this should be pretty easy for us. This battle is over before it began. You use rock type? Yep, that's what I thought. You are done, sir. Man, look at all these Wooloos that just spawned all around. You know, we're gonna fight all those, and we might actually finally catch one. Let's see what the highest level one is. We'll try and catch him, level 23. Come on, Wooloo, don't you want to come hang out in the PC with all of my other Pokemon that are probably gonna stay there forever? Oh, this might be one of our tougher wild battles that we've had so far, going against a level 39 Machoke here. Sweet, okay, we took him out. Pidgeot at a level 34? We are so close, guys. We are so close to Pidgeot. So close. Alright guys, so I think for like maybe the 4th or 5th time since I've been doing this series, we had another Entei spawn. He keeps spawning in our area, which is really cool because Entei is one of my favorite legendaries of the legendary beasts. I know there's no chance we're gonna beat him. Okay, so I knew I wasn't gonna win this battle against him, and I've just tried to run the entire time, and I could not run a single time. So maybe keep that in mind, guys. I don't know if when legendary spawn, if you battle him, you can't run from the battle, because he just, as you can see, took out all of my Pokemon, and all I was trying to do was run away. So sadly, we're not ready for legendary Pokemon yet. Oh, we got a Flappy over here. Any Flappies, and I see any electric types evolutions that I see, we can fight, because we can easily switch to Swampert and take them out. But after we take out Flappy here, guys, I think... I didn't mean to use Water Pulse. What was I doing? Mud Shot. Pidgeotto 300 experience. Pidgeotto to level 36. And you know what that means? Look at him wandering over here. That means... we're going to have a horrible view of it. Look at this, guys. It took a while. This took several episodes. We finally got here. Yay! Going hard trying to level up our Pokemon. All that good stuff. And look at, we finally got our final evolved Pidgeot. It seems like forever ago that we got that Pidgey. I think he was level 5 to start. We have a Pidgeot, and this is the last thing I wanted to do this episode, guys. Apparently we have our ground mount Swampert, because we can throw him out. And we can right click and ride him around super fast, which is awesome. But now that we have Pidgeotto, we should be able to right click on him. And I have no idea how this works. I'm assuming space to take off. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Alright, how do I get... Oh, gosh, that's not how you get down. Thank God there was water below me. Pidgeotto, come back. Pidgeot, come back. Alright, right click. Oh, jump just shoots you way up in the air. Oh, snap. Alright, don't dismount in the air. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out the controls on this bad boy. Seems a little difficult to try and get in the air. This is something I have to mess around with, because apparently, once you get in the air, the only way to descend is you just naturally descend, so I can kind of tell a little bit right now where you're slowly going down. And there we go, we just hit the ground. Let's see if we can mount Pidgeot and then figure out flying one more time. Let's get to a nice flat area here. We'll jump. We will jump. We will jump. We just start... yeah, guys, I don't know. Alright, guys, so we're safe and sound back at our base. We got our leveled up evolved Pidgeot. We got our evolved Swampert. Super happy about that. Huge accomplishments for this episode. And this is the flying mechanic we're gonna have to figure out later on. Okay, cool, that makes sense. We hit jump and we jump straight up. And now we are flying, which is awesome. And we can just kind of zoom around and you just slowly descend as you fly around. I'm gonna have to mess around with the flying mechanics a little bit in maybe the next episode and make sure I can figure out exactly how to do this, but I guess this is working out pretty well right now. Can't complain too much. So yeah, guys, we're gonna jump off right here. Hope we don't die. Alright, well, I obviously still have a lot more to learn about flying and dismounting off of my flying mount, but if you guys enjoyed me embarrassing myself there and killing myself at the end of the episode, leave me a like, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching along. We got plenty more content coming. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.